a big snowman. Right then guys, what I've done, if you notice, you see this, I've marked out on the top where his eyes and his nose are going to be, and we're just drawing him a happy smiley face. Now what I'm going to try and do, we're going to try and carve this out. Okay, so we're going to take it over to the Dremel and we'll go carving it. Well, we go anyway. Right guys, we're back. This is where we are so far. There you go. You can see it. There you go. Detachable hat. I'm going to put that to one side for a minute. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to paint it white. It is a snowman. A bit toying with this because there's some nice figure in this. This is a piece of ash which came from the park just at the back of my house, but only about a year ago. So it's probably quite. It's probably quite wet and still quite green. I noticed even since I turned it yesterday, we're getting a little bit of cracking across the pith. It was only a bit of a kind of experimental piece, so I'm hoping it doesn't crack too much. But that's also the reason why I'm going to paint it. I'm going to use paint it in some acrylic paint, the Joe Sonia acrylic paint. I do like this. I think there's a lot more pigment in this. You can buy cheap acrylic paints and they're a bit watery, but this should be good. Hopefully no more than a couple of coats. And what I'm hoping is as well, this will hold some of the moisture into the wood. This little fella, he may well crack, but like I said, just a bit of an experimental thing. So we're gonna paint him white. Then I'm going to do some work on the eyes. So we're going to give one coat of white. Then I'm going to do the eyes, mould the nose. We're going to do that out of Milliput, but you'll see that in a bit. And then we're going to paint the teeth. Probably with some watercolour, but that will be after we've done the rest of the snowman. So here we go. Right, now for the hat. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to paint this black. It's a bit more Halloweeny. So what I'm going to use, chestnut, ebonizing lacquer. So there we go. Okay guys, right, what we're going to do, he's only had one coat so far, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to work on the on his nose and his eyes. I've and for that we're going to use Milliput. Plan is we're just going to put in a couple of eyeballs in, smooth them off as best as you can. Meant to look like a snowball, so don't really matter, does it? What they look like. But his nose is going to be a carrot, which we're going to use the two pots of Milliput. We're going to mix them together and mould them in. So here we go. Right, what I tend to do, you probably don't have to do this, but I always like to put a little blob of CA glue just into the eyes, and then insert the Milliput, and then just mould it. Probably don't have to do that. I think it will stick to the wood. I use it in turning, and I know it sticks to the wood okay. This doesn't seem to do any harm, and perhaps makes it a little bit more, just a little bit more secure. So the drops, right. It's a bit strange for the minute. What you want to do is make sure you pretty much got the same amount for each eyeball. So yeah, that looks a bit strange, isn't it? I'll just really push it in, and then just twist it. Just twist it. Keep twisting. There you go. Let's not forget this is meant to look quite scary, so the arm will stick out quite a bit. I love this Milliput. You do loads of stuff with it, it's great fun. See what I want, it's quite kind of pointy, round the eyes for that. That's it. There we. There you go, it's getting scarier. Right, that'll do for the eyes. Nose. Now let's use these bits again. This with gloves on, you get it all over your hands, but there you go. I think this is better. Some people will turn a nose on the lathe, but it's sort of perfectly rounded. It's I'd rather have something like this. Right. So same again. A little drop of CA glue, super glue, just in the hole, in with the nose. That's the nose. Right, the plan now is to give these teeth some colour. So what we're going to do, we're going to use some just watercolour paint. So we're going to start with white and just whiten them up a little bit, and then maybe give them a little bit of a nicotine stain. There you go, for the minute. We'll need a little bit more, but so far, so good. Right, anything left now is to stick his hat on. There you go. So, look at the markings on this. You see where the ebonizer and lacquer's just left the markings on the grain. It looks fantastic. You see that? I love that. And the hat has got a natural slope to the back. A lot of that was where we chopped the log with a chainsaw. I've just sanded that smooth, as you saw. So that's going to go to the back. I'll sit on like so. And we're going to use 2-part Gorilla Glue epoxy, and hopefully, so I'm not going to be able to clamp this. So hopefully we can mix that up, and hopefully hold it. Time will tell. Quite a lot on, and keep it towards the middle of the head. It's what we don't want, because I can't clamp it anyway, but what we don't want is when we put pressure on it, for it to push too much over the edge. We don't want to be able to see the glue, so probably leaving it half an inch away from the side of the head. It is a smooth fit though, so there you go. Should be enough. Now, there you go, there's the slope, so that's the back. There you go. Marry it up. Now this will, for a while at least, slide backwards, which is a pain. It doesn't go off that quickly, so it'll mean it'll slide. So what I need to do is just balance this slide. Balance it up. You might not be able to see that on camera, but balance it up against the wall until it's gripped in. Just do that. Oh, you see that? So there you go. That's it. So we just balance it up against the back here just to stop it sliding. Press it down as hard as I can, but there's absolutely no way of clamping this whatsoever. Let's get it level. It's not even level. That's it. So it's just a case of keeping the pressure on it and making sure it doesn't slide. Right, we're almost done. That's on. Everything's painted. So now all we're going to do, just before we finish it, I'm just going to give it a few coats of the melamine gloss lacquer from Chestnut, just to give it a bit of a sheen, bit of a shine. So there we go. We are done. I love this. For what was a silly project to start with, this is, I think, turned out right. It's about 15 inches high. It's very heavy. It has the wood has cracked a little bit, but that's fine. It's to be expected. This was, like I said, this is green wood from the back of my house. It's only been in the workshop for about a year, so it's probably still quite damp. So it was just a bit of a silly project, but I really do like this. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching to the end.